Hi, hello. Josie here. You ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. Such a noisy area. Such a noisy area. You know how people love to distract others with noise? When I started the video, the horn beeped, girl locking her doors. The loud exhaust systems, loud car stereos. You know, even this morning while I was resting, I don't know why this was the case, why this happened, but a car driving down the road, blaring their music super loud. I mean, you could hear every word so clearly, and I'm thinking to myself, he really needs to have his stereo that loud? They want attention. A lot of these people want attention. I'm not talking about the door lock horn or whatnot. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the loud noises, the loud sounds, people dropping stuff on purpose, people acting kind of funny, walking this way, walking that way, then walking this way again, because they're trying to get your attention. They want you to notice them. They want you to look at them. They want you to see them. They want you to pay attention to them. The flashy cars. A lot of these people, they buy the cars for other people. It reminds me of the car rims back in the early 2000s. Everybody was buying car rims and goodness, what are they called? The stainless steel wheels, the different unique wheels and whatnot on their vehicle. They were spending thousands of dollars on these wheels and tires. Even the spinning rims. You remember those spinning rims? They're spending a lot of money on those spinning rims, right? And it was a comedian that put it to me like this, and I got it long ago, but he has said, you're inside the car, driving the vehicle. Those wheels are spinning around if you're driving the car. So not only are you not able to really look at those wheels and appreciate them and admire them, but other people that are seeing your vehicle are not necessarily seeing your wheels either until you're stopped at a stoplight or a stop sign. And then you're thinking that they're going to be staring at your vehicle and saying, oh my goodness, that's such a gorgeous vehicle. Look at those wheels, look at those tires. And you're going to want them to be envious or jealous of what you got. You want them to feel as if they're not on, they ain't got it like you do. They can't spend the amount of money that you spent on your vehicle or on your wheels and tires or on your stereo system. They really want your attention. You're spending all this money for the attention and the admiration of others. And that is dangerous. But I'm going to share something that is even more dangerous than wanting to put on airs, put on for other individuals. What's even more dangerous? Flattery. Flattery is dangerous. You know, I come from, and I say, I'm not even going to say that. There are people within my family that are very flattering. They flatter people. They, in a way, praise people, so to speak. They compliment people. They are very smiley, very friendly, you know. They're so quick to, and then as soon as you turn around, as soon as you're out of there, they will talk crap about you. I have a family member that loved and loves to flatter other people, other women. He especially likes women. The reason why he likes women is because he knows that women get off on flattery, being flattered. They get off on being praised. They get off on being complimented. He knows this. He's aware of this. And he also knows that you can get a lot out of women just by flattering them, just by complimenting them, just by speaking to them. You can get a lot out of these women. They use it as a weapon. They use it as a weapon. These are individuals that use weapons in a manner to get people on their side so that they can use whatever weapons they possess, they hold, they carry against others of their choosing. These are people that are on a different level when it comes to manipulation. These people are on another level when it comes to manipulation and being toxic. These are individuals that will use flattery, compliments, to bully and attack other individuals for their sheer enjoyment. And these people that are complimented and flattered, 9 times out of 10, whatever they were flattered by or however they were complimented, it was straight up bullshit. They were lied to, they were deceived, they were tricked, and they were manipulated. These are also individuals that will use sex. They will have sex with these types of individuals because they know, they're aware that the men that these people are interested in are not interested in them. And a lot of these people will feel like, if I can just get someone to pay attention to me, to see me, to recognize me, to notice me, then I will do this, that, and the other. I will put it on them. I will blah, 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 so on and so forth. And there are individuals that know that and they're aware of it. They use it to their advantage. They prey on people's weaknesses for sport, for fun. They don't give a damn about these people and what it is that they are dealing with as far as insecurities, childhood trauma, abuse, neglect. They don't care. All they care about is getting whatever it is that they want out of these people. And then they're doing it not only in a negative way, in an evil and cruel way, but then they're turning those same people into weapons that they're going to use on their behalf. They're getting these people caught up in toxicity, evil, wickedness, and cruelty. I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with people like that. I don't like people that engage in those behaviors, especially when they're using these innocent individuals as weapons that are then going to have to deal with the consequences and karma that is coming back to them. Now, there are individuals out there that do pay real compliments. They're actually kind. They're loving. They're giving. And a lot of people have turned away certain individuals because they have been fucked over or screwed over by liars and manipulators who complimented them or flattered them and then took advantage of them and abused them. So now we're in a world where a lot of compliments go over people's heads. Like, they don't accept the compliments that are being told to them. They don't. They don't believe it, especially if they know the truth. If they're real with themselves, if they're honest with themselves, if they're truthful with themselves, they know that there are certain things about them that are not appealing or not attractive. And if that they could change them, they would. So it really starts with self and how you see yourself, how you view yourself. And loving yourself is very important. Loving yourself is important. Liking yourself is important. That way, it doesn't matter what anybody says. Just as people can compliment you, people can talk shit about you. Compliments feel good. Being talked about does not feel good, right? You need to be good either way. You need to be able to accept compliments and deflect the negative. Deflect the cruelness that people will indeed show to you. whatever their reasoning, whatever their justification is. Everybody has intentions in regard to their behavior that they display out here in this world that we live in. They have intentions, and they're not all good intentions. Even if they are complimenting you, there could be bad intentions behind that. So, once again, loving yourself and liking yourself is so important. So important. Because as I just told you, I know individuals that have used compliments as weapons. They have used compliments so that they can then be cruel to other individuals. That's nasty work. That's nasty behavior. And when I tell you, the consequences for doing as such are equally just as nasty and or worse. Because God doesn't play that. God owns all of this. God created all of this, and He can take it all away at any point in time from anybody. Certain pleasures that you enjoy today, you may not enjoy tomorrow. You may not even be here tomorrow. So a lot of people take their lives for granted. They take each day for granted and not realizing that the behaviors that you engage in today could be what take you out tomorrow. So definitely stay woke, be aware, love yourself, like yourself, respect yourself. Because there are a lot of people out here that do not like you, do not love you, and do not respect you. But they will play in your face if you have something that they need or something that they want, and then drop you as soon as they got it and treat you the way that they really feel. So you got to learn how to love yourself and like yourself and be around individuals that honestly love and like you. Not for what you have, not for your bank account, not for your looks, for who you are inside. Your mental, your personality, you're real. Because if you're not, sooner or later, you will be found out. The mask will be ripped off. You will be uncovered. People will see you for exactly who you are, and they will remove you from their life. I have done that with so many people. It's sad. It's a shame and it's sad how many people I've had to remove from my life that were fake. Liars, manipulators, deceivers. So, hopefully you got something from that message. Y'all take care.